You are looking live at Grider Stadium, Jerry Mathis Field in Tullahoma, Tennessee. Good evening, everyone. I'm Scott Chasteen along with Ken Keller. Tonight we have high school baseball for you. District 8 AAA matchup between the Tullahoma Wildcats and the Giles County Bobcats. These two teams played the first game of this two-game series Monday night in Pulaski. Tullahoma a 7-2 winner. The Wildcats moved to 3-0 in District 8 AAA. I think 11-4 overall. Giles County comes in 1-2 in District 8 AAA, so they desperately need this one to stay in contention. Tullahoma could remain tied for first with a win tonight. Murfreesboro Central Magnet also undefeated in District 8 AAA, so those two teams at the top. Starting on the mound for the Wildcats tonight is senior Jaron Morris. And we are set to go here with Austin Kilpatrick leading off for the Giles County Bobcats. There's a pop fly into right center field. Wind, taking it. And finally caught up to there by Hunter Hogan for out number one. One pitch, one out for Jaron Morris.
Yeah, Kilpatrick first pitch swinging on that one, and the ball did drift out to right field, certainly not near the wind that we saw last Tuesday in the game, about 30 miles an hour blowing straight out to center field.
It was strong.
Yes, it was.
Kamari Turner steps in. Turner, the shortstop for the Bobcats. Morris delivers a fastball on the outside corner, 1-1 the count.
You know, looking forward to this pitching matchup here between Morris, the regular first-string, Tullahoma catcher. Of course, we know he's got a good arm. We've seen him throw runners out. Got a very strong arm, and we're going to get the opportunity to see him pitch. He's ahead 1-2, so doing a good job of getting ahead early here in this top of the first.
Carter Kelly will be on the mound for Giles County. Kelly, what'd y'all say, Georgia commit?
Bulldog commit.
So SEC baseball player on the field tonight, at least one. There's a shot to second. Line drive caught. Two down quickly here as Trevor Cole makes the catch for the Wildcats. Jaron Morris will welcome Carter Kelly to the plate.
Swings it from the left side. Maybe he's a left-handed pitcher. Yes, he is. So he's a lefty.
Nobody on, two down here for the Bobcats in the top of the first. Curveball a little bit low. 1-0 the count.
Morris working fast.
Grounder in the hole, base hit for Carter Kelly. So Kelly gets the first hit of the night. Giles County has a runner. Cleanup man up. The designated hitter, Levi Moss.
Well, first three batters have went the other way. The two righties hit the ball, fly ball to right, line drive to second, and then the lefty pokes a single to left. So opposite field hitting early by the Bobcats.
1 on, 2 out. Little high ball one.
Kind of an ominous clouds beyond the fence in center field. Don't think we have much of a rain risk. It's just pretty dark clouds, but boy, we sure had some turbulent weather yesterday. Glad to get that out of here.
Swung on and missed, 1-1. Moss unable to catch up to that fastball.
Big cut by the DH.
Morris keeping check with the runner at first. That's Kelly. We'll make him work as hard as you can over there at first, being the opposing pitcher. Nice pitch by Jaron. 1-2 the count.
Looks like an off-speed pitch, either a curveball or slider there. Ahead once again, 1-2, 2 outs.
Tailed away from the batter. 1-2 pitch from Jaron Morris. Caught the inside corner, strike three. So Morris Very little trouble in the top of the first. Tullahoma comes to bat on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Never miss your favorite shows again. For an additional $7 a month along with your digital television service, LightTube Cloud DVR lets you record up to 8 programs at the same time, receive 500 gigabytes of cloud storage, and whole home DVR. Call TUA Customer Service to add LightTube Cloud DVR to your digital television service today at 455-4515.
Did you know that Tullahoma Utilities Authority has a solar farm right here in Tullahoma? For as little as $4 a month, you can support solar energy production and breathe a little easier, knowing you're taking positive action to reduce your carbon footprint. Call 455-4515 today.
Tullahoma Utilities Authority LightTube Fiber Internet offers true gigabit service to our customers. We pride ourselves on speed, but the backbone of that speed is local tech support, unmatched customer service, and professional service technicians. To sign up, call 455-4515 to gain the reassurance of LightTube reliability.
Is lag hurting your gaming? Is a weak signal stalling your social media posts? Are constant updates slowing down your productivity? TUA LightTube has a solution. Enroll in our mesh router service starting at $9.95 a month. With the ability to cover your home with increased signal strength, you can increase productivity and whole home happiness. Start winning today by calling TUA LightTube customer service at 455-4515.
Well, LightTube specifically played into our mission when we separated from our parent company and became an employee stock ownership program. We had to be disconnected from a large network and exist on our own. We needed relatively high speed connectivity, which we got at about the 200% distance.
To the bottom of the first, leading off for the Wildcats, Andrew Fulmer, the shortstop, against Carter Kelly. Left-hander, again, Georgia commit, throws close to 90. See how Tullahoma can handle this fine pitcher. Be a good test for the Wildcats. Fulmer has been hot most of the year. I think he was hitting .467 on the season. Hit his first home run last game.
Well, that's fantastic. Good batting average, solid shortstop, leadoff hitter.
That ball goes to the backstop. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, anxious to see what Carter Kelly, if he's on tonight, it's going to be really good, but he does throw lots of pitches. So what kind of command is he going to have against this Wildcat offense? We shall see.
Swing and a miss by Fulmer. He got his money's worth there, 2-2.
High heater on the inside corner.
J-Run Morris on deck. Evan Tomlin in the hole for the Wildcats. 2-2 pitch. Must have been low.
You know, definitely temperature dropped after that front came through yesterday afternoon and last night. Cooler temperatures.
49 degrees at game time here. As Fulmer goes down on strikes. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. No score between Tullahoma and Giles County. District 8 AAA matchup.
Well, this is undoubtedly the Bobcats ace on the mound that we're seeing. You know, you get a scholarship offer from SEC school, that's big-time baseball, as big as it gets. We don't see many of those come through here.
So I think it'd be fair to say one of the top players in District 8 AAA.
No doubt.
Of course, Tullahoma has one of their own. And Evan Tomlin, last year's MVP. There's a high pop, center field. Looks playable, and it is. 2 down here for the Wildcats in the bottom of the first. And now Tomlin will step in. Evan playing third base tonight. Mason Bratcher at first, so a little bit of a change for the Cats.
Let's see what E.T. can do here in his first AB at bat. See if he can spark something with 2 outs here.
We got a few sprinkled Wildcat fans in the stands, but I know many of you sitting this one out. We appreciate you tuning in.
Yeah, as I was getting out in the parking lot, I saw several carrying blankets in to the stadium.
Oh, we got some nice heaters down there.
Yeah. Atlanta Braves, they got snowed out today at the White Sox. Snow out postponement.
Tomlin takes it. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Thanks, Al Gore.
After Easter. Snow out in the major leagues, that's pretty rare.
Kelly's pitch, a little bit outside, 2-1 to Evan Tomlin.
Well, you can see that live fastball there by Kelly. With 90-mile heater off the plate.
There's a line shot. More of a pop to left field. So Tullahoma gets the ball in the air, but nothing doing here in the bottom of the first inning. We've played 1, no score on the Light Tube Sports Network.
With Light Tube, businesses can get beyond what most businesses in the country can get from Light Tube as far as internet connectivity.
When severe weather strikes, stay informed about power outages with TUA's new online outage map. Visit our webpage at tub.net and click the View Outage Map icon to see the number of customers affected and where they are. Use the bottom icons to find out the cause of the outage and how long it might take to restore power. You can even zoom in to see if the outage is in your neighborhood. Call 348-1795 to report an outage.
Tullahoma Utilities Authority now has a branch at 501 West Lincoln Street. The drive-through only branch located in the old Citizens Tri-County Bank will be open on utility and light to bill due dates and the day before and after a TUA observed holiday. Check a complete list of dates at tullahomautilities.com.
No score here as we move to the top of the second inning. Rhett Hayes, the second baseman, leads off for Giles County. Jaron Morris on the mound. Gave up a hit in the first inning, but no harm done. First pitch, ball 1. Tullahoma defensively. At first, Colton Morris. At second, Trevor Cole. Shortstops, Andrew Fulmer. And the third baseman is Evan Tomlin. In the outfield, center field, Balin Tootin. Right field, Hunter Hogan. Left field, Derek Nolasco. Behind the plate for the Wildcats tonight. Who is catching?
That is Emery catching.
Colton Emery catching for the Cats. There it is. I finally made out the 3. And Morris on the mound for Tullahoma. So that's the Wildcats defensively. 2-2 count. Fouled away, and it remains 2-2.
So Morris, just a quick arm, athletic young man. Around mid-80s. He's touched 87. But we've seen that effective slider, and that really makes his fastball look quicker. He threw some nice sliders to get a couple strikeouts in the first.
Like right there, for example. Strike 3 called, 1 out here in the top of the second. Last time we were here, the wind was blowing straight out really hard.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight, just the opposite. Straight in pretty hard at times. Not going to be much carry tonight for the baseball. And there really wasn't the other night. Despite that wind, nobody was able to get a hold of much of anything except that one hit to the wall.
Defensive alignment, Tullahoma in the outfield, straight away pretty much. Right fielder playing a few steps deeper to play the left-handed hitter here, Holt.
Holt, the first baseman for the Bobcats. Grounder right through the hole. C&I single for Holt. Giles County has their second runner of the game, man on first with 1 out. Next up, the center fielder, Kareem Bryant. Man, that's a Lakers name.
Yeah, sure. Hey, that's your team. That's 2 of your boys there. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Kobe Bryant, 2 of the greatest ever. I think you gave us a top 5 list one time on Go Ball Sports and had both of those guys in the top 5 overall.
Absolutely.
I can't really go against that.
Morris blows it past Kareem Bryant for strike 1.
One thing you're seeing here, Morris, making them hit their way on. He's throwing lots of strikes here, and he's attacking these hitters of the Bobcats. Very aggressive out there on the mound.
Our friend Jay Potter behind the plate tonight. Well, that was very close right there. That runner's hand barely got in on the bag. Good quick throw over by Morris. Got a good move for a right-hander.
Yeah, Jay's quite an athlete himself, an incredible golfer. Maybe a better umpire than golfer, as incredible as he is in golf. He's very consistent and very experienced. Does a good job.
Morris gets the call there for strike 2. 0-2 count, 1 down, runner on first.
He's going to give the pitchers the corners all the way around.
Little off-speed pitch, and Bryant just got a piece of it to stay alive.
He's not going to give it 6 or 8 inches like we've seen in some earlier contests this year of some of these home plate umpires, but he will give an inch or 2 on 2 strikes. He will not hesitate to pump the batter out if they take something close.
He's going to pump him off.
And you can see that Jay lines up right behind the plate, which kind of makes sense for the home plate umpire. Oh, fooled Bryant
Sure
completely.
Yeah.
Swung on and missed strike 3. J-Run throwing strikes tonight.
Yeah, and that's what you want to do. You're ahead in the count. Don't give him something too good to hit there. 2-2 or 3-2, you pretty much got to be in the strike zone. That's way out of the strike zone, low and away, and the batter chase after it so he gets the strikeout.
Kason Howard steps to the plate, the right fielder. Man on first, now 2 down.
3 Ks already for Morris.
Swung on and missed. Well, they are jumping all over that high pitch.
Yeah, I didn't like the batter was stepping out on that when he took his front foot. You see he's got a closed stance up there, and maybe that's to compensate for him stepping towards third on his stride. Watch. See if he does it here. Yep. There it is.
Strike 2 for Morris.
And that's the thing. When you see a batter stepping out, certainly a righty on righty, you want to go outside corner because the best he can do
can't
is
reach it.
hit something weak to the right side,
Yeah,
even if he makes contact.
that's what Morris does. Couldn't get him to fish. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Turned off nice and cold just in time for baseball.
It's what they used to do in Little League. If we had the batters early stepping out, they'd put a bucket behind that front foot.
Called strike 3. Morris sets them down. We go to the bottom of the second. We are scoreless between Tullahoma and Giles County. This is the Light Tube Sports Network.
Never miss your favorite shows again. For an additional $7 a month along with your digital television service, LightTube Cloud DVR lets you record up to 8 programs at the same time, receive 500 gigabytes of cloud storage, and whole home DVR. Call TUA Customer Service to add LightTube Cloud DVR to your digital television service today at 455-4515.
Did you know that Tullahoma Utilities Authority has a solar farm right here in Tullahoma? For as little as $4 a month.
Tullahoma steps up. Bottom of the second inning. We are scoreless. Colton Emery leads off for the Wildcats. Colton catching tonight. If you'll change that first base to catcher for me.
A.K.A. Coco.
Ball one to Emery. Really hadn't got untracked. To me, based on just a couple of games that we've done, Colton can really hit the ball far. Kelly, outside and high, 2-0.
You know, as the doctor mentioned up here, you know, when he does hit it, he gets he's extra base variety.
Yeah, he's not a big singles guy, is he? High, ball 3. Well, Tullahoma could use a runner. Why not the leadoff man?
I tell him we went down in order in the first. Looking to get the leadoff man here with a walk, and that's a 4-pitch walk.
Gets away from the catcher. So Emery sprints down to first. And Tullahoma has a leadoff man on for Balin Tootin.
Batting number 19.
Balin playing center field tonight. We'll get a pinch runner, Cade Fanning, running for Emery.
We'll see Kelly pitch from the stretch now with a runner on first. And we do have a pinch runner, as you said. Who's the name on that?
Cade Fanning.
Fanning, number 22.
The hero of the Shelbyville game.
Yep.
Had a walk-off game-winning single.
It's 5 straight balls.
So Kelly struggling to find the plate here in the bottom of the second.
You know, lefty on lefty, dangerous hitter for the Wildcats. Tootin can hit the fastballs well.
Inside ball 2. So catcher's going to go out and talk to his star pitcher a bit.
And this is the thing. You know you got to be. It doesn't matter how fast or how hard you throw, what the mile per hours are. You got to be in the strike zone. You got to throw strikes consistent. And when you're having command issues, you know the batters can just take pitches until you prove that you can throw strikes. First inning looked pretty good. A little shaky here to start the second, bottom of the second.
6 straight balls from Kelly. Tootin steps in. Kelly.
That's a
strike.
dart.
2-1.
Well,
2-1 count, man on first.
They say, pickoff move there. They say the harder the pitcher throws, the farther the batter can hit it when he makes contact. So we're going to see that tested right here. 2-1. Pitcher really needs to throw something in the strike zone, and Tootin should get something to hit right here. Down low.
A little low. 3-1 to count on Balin Tootin.
Now this is really a hitter's count here, 3-1. You're sitting on fastball here all the way. So if it's in the anywhere close, Tootin will have a very aggressive swing right here.
Bratcher on deck for the Wildcats.
Lots of room down the right field line.
High and tight on Balin Tootin, ball 4. And Tullahoma has 2 runners on via walk. Carter Kelly struggling to find the plate, and Mason Bratcher, playing first tonight, steps in for the Wildcats.
Well, you're right, Scott. 1 strike to 2 hitters. Recipe for disaster for the Bobcats. See if Bratcher can make those walks hurt here, those free base on balls.
See if he bunts. Nope. Shot, base hit into left field. Fanning will stop at third. Tullahoma has the bases loaded, nobody out here in the bottom of the 2nd inning.
It's Tullahoma's first hit of the contest. A sharp single to left there by Bratcher, who's playing first base tonight. So the bases are juiced for the Tullahoma Wildcats.
Hunter Hogan steps in for the Cats.
Carter Kelly in trouble.
Hunter playing right field tonight. Infield is in. They're coming to the plate. Now the middle infield goes back. Outside ball 1.
And I see what Tullahoma does here. 7, 8, 9 in the lineup. See if they can deliver from the bottom third of the order here.
Kelly misses. Ball 2. A walk's a run for the Wildcats here.
Yeah. You know, and that's the thing about Potter back there. If it's a strike, he's going to call it a strike. If it's a ball, you're not getting a call. He sees it very well.
Kelly nowhere
30.
close. Trying to throw too hard there. Got away from him. 3-0 the count. Bases loaded. Nobody out.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. You use the key word. You know, he's pressing a bit and he's overthrowing. And that's a
inside
recipe
ball
for disaster.
4. And Hunter Hogan draws the walk. Cade Fanning scores the first run of the game for the Tullahoma Wildcats. And the bases are still loaded with nobody out. Cats on top 1-0 as Philip Lemons steps in. The designated hitter, Lemon. Perhaps relation to Tim. Don't know.
Well, that's 3 base on balls in the inning, and a couple of them have been four pitch walks.
Hey, there's another ball. 1-0 the count to Lemon.
Yeah, I'd say definitely Coach Moore's probably going to put the take sign on until this guy can throw some strikes.
I would.
He's wounded out there right now.
Yes, it's perfect. Which that one is low, ball 2 to Lemon. So Carter Kelly has officially lost the plate, and Tullahoma.
Well, I'm really
take
surprised the
advantage.
Bobcat head coach has not come out and just say, young man, step off the back of the mound, take a deep breath. You're all right. You're throwing the ball plenty hard enough. Slow it down a little bit. You know, get your command back. Breathe, man.
Outside, high, ball 3.
Yeah, you walk 3 out of 4 batters. It's time for a mound visit.
Coach,
You're going to walk your way
Coach
out
Keller
of this game.
here.
No doubt, no doubt. I mean, you're going to walk yourself out of this game early.
3-0 pitch. Nowhere close. It gets away, so the runner's going to score anyway. Kelly walks in run number 2, and the Wildcats leading 2-0. Nobody out. Bases loaded. And the number 9 hitter, Trevor Cole, will step in.
So Lemon and Hogan get credited for RBIs on bases loaded walks.
That's easy money right there.
It's easy money. Still no visit.
2-0, or 2-0. Wildcats on top here. Outside ball 1. Well, it shows the confidence that the Giles County manager has in his senior pitcher.
Perhaps. Yeah.
I'm trying to let him work it out.
Sometimes you got to pitch your way out of a jam.
That's
and
right.
there's nobody's going to throw it for you.
That's right.
And hopefully his teammates are encouraging him as well.
1-1 the count on Cole. That's been Kelly's downfall. Pitches are getting away from him high and outside.
Yeah, it's just a matter of not following through and maybe rushing your pitches a little bit.
2-1 the count. Fastball down the middle, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Zero activity in the Bobcat bullpen at this time.
Just a little bit low.
No, that
The
was
count
close.
is
Wanted
full.
that
Nobody out. Bases loaded. Tullahoma leads 2-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd inning.
one. See what T-Rev can do here. Full count, bases juiced. Payoff pitch.
Oh, nowhere close. Again, it gets past the catcher. And Tullahoma scores run number 3 on a base on balls. Trevor Cole gets the RBI. Bases still loaded. Nobody out. Top of the order with Andrew Fulmer for the Wildcats. Tullahoma with a chance to do some damage here as Giles County's manager is on his way to the mound. We don't know his name, but he's on his way to the mound.
So what does 7, 8, 9 do for the Wildcats? They get credited for RBIs for drawing walks with the bases loaded.
Tullahoma has received, 5 walks
Yes.
in this inning and 1 hit.
5 walks. 1 hit steal, no outs.
Nobody out. Bases loaded. They're going to leave Carter Kelly in for right now. That's what I'm thinking. That the Giles County knows they don't have anybody better. So you got to try to let this guy throw his way out of it.
Well, this young man's, look, I don't know if he's a senior or not, but he is a senior. You've got to, build confidence. You build confidence by throwing strikes, and when you're walking this many hitters, it gets tough, even to the best. You lose that confidence. That's the number one attribute you really got to have as a pitcher. You got to believe you're going to throw a strike, that you can command
Fulmer
that
takes
pitch.
it inside, ball 1.
It's kind of like a golfer that has the yips on short putts. If you can't hit the 3-foot putt, it's going to be hard on you.
Fulmer turns on an inside pitch, grounds it foul. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, now that Tullahoma's flipped the order into the top of the order, the bases loaded, you can see these Wildcat hitters being aggressive if they get something that they can hit.
It gets away from the catcher. That's a wild pitch, and run number 4 is going to score. As Hunter Hogan crosses the plate for the Wildcats, Tullahoma leads 4-0. Those first 2 wild pitches didn't count because they were on ball 4, but this one scores a run for the Wildcats. Count 2 balls and 1 strike on Fulmer. Runners on 2nd and 3rd now. Nobody out. See if Andrew can drive in a couple here.
Well, these Wildcat hitters being patient, not going after pitches outside the strike zone too. You don't want to help a pitcher that's struggling.
Too far inside. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, I mean, he's had a couple pitches in this inning that were close, but most of them way outside the strike zone. You said high and away, that one's low and inside, so he's bounced a couple. He's all over the place.
There's a high pop. Trying to get out of play here. And it is. Bounces over the fence. 3-2 for Fulmer.
Yeah. Kelly did a good job of hustling after that ball. He was going full speed to that first base side fence.
Well, I guess he figured the least he could do was catch a foul ball,
man.
right?
He said, "Yeah, Lord, please, let me get an out here. I'll do it any way I can. Give me a shot at it." Well, here we go. Full count. First base now open.
Tullahoma's hottest hitter at the plate.
Middle infielder's deep. Ground ball to them will get a run in.
Low ball 4, and the bases are once again loaded with nobody out. Tullahoma on top 4-0. Jaron Morris will step in with a chance to help himself.
And look, I think here you got to go ahead and pull your pitcher. I know he's committed to Georgia, but you walk 6 out of 7 batters, give up a hit, no outs. He's faced 7 batters, 6 walks. He wants to come out.
Well, they had somebody throwing an inning ago. Carter Kelly, not happy, I'm sure, not happy with his performance, not happy to come out, not happy about anything. But he is coming out. We got a pitching change. We'll be back. Tullahoma leads Giles County 4-0. on the Light Tube Sports Network.
You can support solar energy production and breathe a little easier, knowing you're taking positive action to reduce your carbon footprint. Call 455-4515 today.
Tullahoma Utilities Authority Light Tube Fiber Internet offers true gigabit service to our customers. We pride ourselves on speed, but the backbone of that speed is local tech support, unmatched customer service, and professional service technicians. To sign up, call 455-4515 to gain the reassurance of Light Tube reliability.
Is lag hurting your gaming? Is a weak signal stalling your social media posts? Are constant updates slowing down your productivity? TUA Lighttube has a solution. Enroll in our mesh router service starting at $9.95 a month. With the ability to cover your home with increased signal strength, you can increase productivity and whole home happiness. Start winning today by calling TUA Lighttube customer service at 455-4515.
Well, Lighttube specifically played into our mission when we separated from our parent company and became an employee stock ownership program. We had to be disconnected from a large network and exist on our own. We needed relatively high speed connectivity, which we got at about a 200% discount with Lighttube. Businesses can get beyond what most businesses in the country can get from Lighttube as far as internet connectivity.
When severe weather strikes, stay informed about power outages with TUA's new online outage map. Visit our webpage at tub.net and click the View Outage Map icon to see the number of customers affected and where they are. Use the bottom icons to find out the cause of the outage and how long it might take to restore power. You can even zoom.
Ball gets away from the catcher. Tullahoma will score run number 5 as the first pitch from new pitcher Cillian Hansen gets away, and the Wildcats score. Tullahoma leads now 5-0. Runners on second and third, and Jaron Morris with a 1-0 count. New pitcher Hansen came in from left field. Kelly went to center field, and their center fielder Kareem Bryant moves over to the left.
That's 5 runs charged to so far. To Carter Kelly. He is responsible for the runners on second and third since he walked both of those as well. He could be charged with 7 runs here potentially if these two guys get in.
Totally different speed. Well, the Wildcats are going to have to adjust to this slow-throwing Cillian Hansen. I don't know if all his pitches are like that, but that one certainly 10, 15, 20 miles an hour different than what Carter Kelly was throwing.
Yeah, big difference.
Sweeping curve ball, missed outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Morris. Tullahoma still no outs here in the bottom of the second inning.
Kelly allowed 1 hit. He threw 1 full inning, walked 6 hitters, struck out 1.
And Jaron Morris called strike 3. Morris says, now you're going to give me that call, right, Jay? A little high and outside, but called strike 3 anyway. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. And Evan Tomlin will step in. Runners on second and third.
5 runs in for the Wildcats thus far.
On 1 hit.
On 1 hit, only 1 out. Well, that shows you how you get. I always get burned by those walks.
Grounder could be 2. Nope. Shortstop. No play. Run scores. Tomlin safe on first with an infield single, gets the RBI. Trevor Cole scores for the Wildcats, and Tullahoma leads 6-0.
Yeah, you're right. I would score that at infield single as well. Just, the shortstop moving to his right. Too long of a throw, and the runner got too good of a break on second base, so that's an RBI for Tomlin. He took an outside pitch and rolled over on it, pulled it to shortstop, and, really, ideally you want to take that ball to right field there.
Colton Emery steps in for the Wildcats with a chance to do more damage. 6-0 Tullahoma. Runners on first and third. Pitches outside, ball 1.
That's 6 runs now charged to the starter of the Bobcats, pitcher Carter Kelly, the Georgia commit. And that's gonna spike his ERA way up.
Runner goes. Catcher throws down, cut off by the shortstop, so a stolen base for the Wildcats. And Tomlin's on second.
And Tullahoma's batted around. Emery led the inning off with a walk.
Pitch is outside from Hanson. 3 balls and no strikes to Colton Emery. Oh.
Yeah, caught the corner on that one, so 2-1 to count.
Emery swung on and missed. 2-2.
Cillian working the corners. Unusual first name, Cillian Hanson, with a C.
That was kind of
Cillian.
That was kind of the ephus pitch right there.
Yeah.
I mean, that was like 60 miles an hour. Looked like a softball pitch.
Yeah.
Full count here on Colton Emery. High and tight. Emery draws another walk for the Wildcats. Once again, the bases are loaded. 1 out. And Balin Tootin to bat for Tullahoma.
No, Tullahoma with a shot now just to blow this game wide open. Already up 6-zip. 1 out, bases loaded. That's Emery's second free pass of the inning that he's drawn.
Cade Fanning will once again run for Emery. Fanning scored a run earlier in the inning. Wildcats have drawn, six, 7 walks in this inning alone. That pitch, strike 1.
7 is correct. 2 hits, 2 singles, 7 base on balls.
See if Tootin can get hold of one here. There's a grounder to short. Bobbled by the shortstop, recovered by the second baseman for 1 out. Throws to home, no chance. 2-run score for Tullahoma. So that's a fielder's choice. And 2 RBIs there? Yeah, 2 RBIs for Balin Tootin. Tullahoma leads 8-0. Still 1 out.
So Tootin reaches on the fielder's choice.
Which they barely got that out at second.
Yep.
As the shortstop bobbled it. 2 outs now. Tullahoma with a runner at first, leading 8-0. There goes the runner. He stole that completely off the pitcher, gets away from the catcher. So
wow.
Tootin will go to third, and they got him.
Yep.
Got Tootin with a nice throw from the catcher to third. So Tullahoma's done here in the second inning, but the Wildcats take advantage of wildness. 8 runs. We move to the third. Tullahoma up 8-0 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Spin to see if the outage is in your neighborhood. Call 348-1795 to report an outage.
Tullahoma Utilities Authority now has a branch at 501 West Lincoln Street. The drive-through only branch located in the old Citizens Tri-County Bank will be open on utility and light tube bill due dates and the day before and after a TUA observed holiday. Check a complete list of dates at tullahomautilities.com. Never miss your favorite shows again. For an additional $7 a month along with your digital television service, Light2 Cloud DVR lets you record up to 8 programs at the same time, receive 500 gigabytes of cloud storage, and whole home DVR. Call TUA Customer Service to add Light2 Cloud DVR to your digital television service today at 455-4515.
We move to the top of the third here at Grider Stadium, along with Chris Barstad and Ken Keller. I'm Scott Chastain. Appreciate you tuning in to Tullahoma Wildcat Baseball here tonight. The Cats comfortably in front of the Giles County Bobcats 8-0 after an 8-run second inning that featured 7 walks, a hit or two. 2 hits, wild pitch, and it was long, but Tullahoma, it was profitable for the Wildcats. 0-2, Jaron Morris quickly called strike 3.
That's
3
what
pitches. He sits down. Maddox good for the Bobcats.
Well, Moore's definitely the best of the 2 starting pitchers tonight. You know, he's come out getting ahead of virtually every single batter he's gotten first pitch strikes on. And when you're up 8-0, Coach Moore's got to be telling him, hey, man, pound the strike zone. And that's what he's doing. Be aggressive, work quick, pound the strike zone. That's what your defenders want.
Austin Kilpatrick steps in for Giles County and lines a base hit to center field. So Kilpatrick on for the Bobcats, leadoff hitter. And now Kamari Turner will bat, the shortstop for Giles County.
That's 3 singles for the Bobcats, but they're going to need a lot more of that. They're having to hit. That's the difference in this game. They're having to hit their way on where Tullahoma drawing walks. They've actually out-hit the Wildcats, but trail 8-0.
Morris's pitch, a little outside, ball 1. Strike 1. We'll take that.
Turner lined out to second base.
Runner at first, 1 out. Morris throws over, not in time. So Turner with an 0-1 count. Morris again throws over.
He's got quick hips. Does Morris, the pitcher. So he's got a good quick twitch, fast move to first. Better not get too far off. And he's got a big lead over there. You don't want to. Certainly, base runners are precious. You're down by 8. This run doesn't get it all back. You don't want to get picked off a base.
Strike 2 on the batter, Turner. 1 out. Runner at first.
Well, Moore's throwing an effective slider. That pitch was 2 feet outside, and Turner went after it.
Tullahoma's next district series will be against, I think, Lawrence County next week. Not sure whether we're Monday or Tuesday, but whichever game is home, I think we're here. 1 ball and 2 strikes for J. Ron.
Monday it is.
On Turner.
We are told.
That ball gets away from Bratcher. Bad throw over by Morris.
He may get to third.
Runner's going to go from first to third. Cut off. Throw to third, not in time. So bad pickoff attempt by Morris. Gets away from Bratcher. Actually, Bratcher really never had a chance to get to that ball.
Yeah, that's where your risk versus reward is. You know, Tullahoma really with lots of room down in foul territory, the first base and third base side. And if you throw it away over there, either side, it's a chance for multiple bases. Especially with how far the right fielder has to go for it.
Morris's pitch called strike 3. So J-Ron not the least bit rattled by that pickoff throw. Comes right back, strikes out the batter. And now Carter Kelly will step in.
That's 6 Ks. We might as well start calling him K-Ron instead of J-Ron, right?
Q.
Hey, we got to come up with some nicknames for these guys. We got a few.
Inside, nice stop by Colton Emery. Saved a run right there. 2 down here in the top of the third.
Great job by the catcher, Emery.
Yeah, it really was. This time Morris right over the plate.
Kelly singled in the first. The Bobcat pitcher
Now
who
left fielder.
struggled tonight on the mound.
Inside, 2 balls and 1 strike. To Carter Kelly.
Right on top of that plate is Kelly, the left-handed hitter.
Swung on and missed. 2-2 the count. Runner on third, 2 outs.
I will be surprised. You know, you have one waste pitch here. You don't want to throw it away, but a slider here on a 2-2 count. Probably got to come fastball if you get to 3-2, but may see a slider here.
A little low and inside.
Good pitch. Made a little bit out of strike zone, but a good pitch on 2-2. Very good pitch.
Full count on Kelly.
Let's see a fastball here.
Runner goes, pop up, third base side. Tomlin gives chase. Evan Tomlin makes the catch. And the Bobcats are done in the top of the third. Tullahoma leads 8-0 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Did you know that Tullahoma Utilities Authority has a solar farm right here in Tullahoma? For as little as $4 a month, you can support solar energy production and breathe a little easier, knowing you're taking positive action to reduce your carbon footprint. Call 455-4515 today.
Tullahoma Utilities Authority Light Tube Fiber Internet offers true gigabit service to our customers. We pride ourselves on speed, but the backbone of that speed is local tech support, unmatched customer service, and professional service technicians. To sign up, call 455-4515 to gain the reassurance of Light Tube reliability.
Is lag hurting your gaming?
55.
Mason Bratcher set to lead off the bottom of the third for the Tullahoma Wildcats. Tullahoma leads Giles County 8-0 here. The Bobcats have out-hit Tullahoma 3-2. And the Wildcats have committed an error.
You know, Bratcher had one of the big blows there, just a sharp single
There's
to left.
another one. Line drive right at the center fielder. Takes about 4 steps to his right. But Mason making good contact.
Yes, he is.
Sometimes that can be good.
Yeah.
Just making good contact. Hunter Hogan will bat now for the Cats. 1 down, nobody on.
And sometimes you hit the ball hard just right at them. And sometimes, you know, box scores on hitters can be deceptive. And you can have a bad swing. We kind of saw one of those earlier, just a pitch a foot outside, pull to the left side of the infield for an infield single, and then you get a ball hit sharp that just shows up in the box score as a line out 7.
2 balls
Or line out 8.
on Hunter Hogan. You know, the alignment of the outfielders is confusing to me. Why would you – there's a grounder to short. Scooped up, throw to first. 2 down here in the bottom of the third. Why would you play so far towards center field and leave such gaps down the lines? Tullahoma can, just pull one down the line.
Yeah.
You've got 3 bases.
Well, that's how Brad White used to play it when he was here. It's playing percentages. You're cutting down the doubles and the gaps, but you have a propensity, doubles down the lines you're going to give up. But they're playing the gaps defensively.
Okay. If you say so, Coach.
Yeah.
I'm not buying it.
And, you know, it can burn you either way. You can pick one and then the other can happen or vice versa, but that's what they're doing. They're just playing gap defense out there right now. But
Philip
you're right.
Lemon batting for the Wildcats. Swung on and missed. 1 ball and 1 strike.
But now that you say that, they really do look closer than usual. I mean, you're right. If you look out there, that's they're really tight out there for sure.
I mean, maybe they're covering for Kelly or, I don't know. 2-1 the count on Philip Lemon, our first chance to see Philip this year. Swing and a miss, 2-2.
Yeah, had a good healthy cut at that one. He walked his first time, got an RBI. T-Rev on deck, the second baseman, Trevor Cole.
Missed outside, full count.
Well, look, this is the deal. You know, the heralded guy that was on the mound that started, Carter Kelly, SEC commit, Cillian is doing a pretty good job throwing strikes.
There's a grounder back through the box, base hit for Lemon.
All right, Lemon now 1 for 1.
So Phillip gets on with 2 down, and Trevor Cole has an opportunity to keep his Wildcat rally alive here in the bottom of the third. Tullahoma trying to get a 10 spot and take this thing to 5 innings and end it. That should be the goal of the Wildcats now.
Hits now even at 3 apiece.
Pitches low, ball 1 to Cole.
One team has a snowman on the board and the other team a goose egg. 8-0 Wildcats.
There's a line drive, right field, bending foul.
Oh, he took a shot at that right field line, didn't he?
Guaranteed double.
Yep.
Even that short.
Yep.
1-1 to count on Trevor Cole with 2 outs. 1-1 pitch outside.
Oh, he called it a strike. That pitch had some break. It went from one side of the plate to the other.
No, he called that one a
Oh,
ball.
did he?
2 balls and 1 strike on Cole.
Okay. I thought I heard him call a strike, but
Oh, you're
probably
listening?
right. Yeah.
You're the man. High. Ball 3. Andrew Fulmer on deck. Wildcats would love to get back to the top of the order here with a couple of runners on. Let's see if Hanson will give him that opportunity. And he does. Outside ball 4. So once again, walks costing the Giles County Bobcats. Tullahoma runners on first and second with Andrew Fulmer up.
Well, and that's the thing. That's really kind of a cardinal sin, so to speak, in baseball. Phraseology is you do not want to walk the number 9 hitter if you're a pitcher. Taboo. That always gets you in trouble.
See if Fulmer can make him pay. Slow pitch. Ball 1.
Fulmer 0 for 1. He had a strikeout swinging to lead the game off in the bottom of the first or lead the inning off for Tullahoma in the bottom of the first, and he walked and scored in the second.
High again, ball 2.
Yeah, just not finishing his pitches. Yeah, you're right. Off-speed pitch, just left it high. He's not following through and finishing.
Same
Everything's
thing.
high.
Ball 3 to Andrew Fulmer. Jaron Morris on deck. 2 men on, 2 men out. Outside, called a strike. So runners take their leads. Fulmer lays off that.
Yep.
That had to be hard to lay off of it. Full count now on Andrew Fulmer. Two down. Runners going. Called strike 3. That was a nice sweeping breaking ball by Hanson. Crept over the inside corner. Tullahoma strands a pair here, but leads Giles County 8-0 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Is a weak signal stalling your social media posts? Are constant updates slowing down your productivity? TUA Light Tube has a solution. Enroll in our mesh router service starting at $9.95 a month. With the ability to cover your home with increased signal strength, you can increase productivity and whole home happiness. Start winning today by calling TUA Light Tube customer service at 455-4515.
Well, Light Tube specifically played into our mission when we separated from our parent company and became an employee stock ownership program. We had to be disconnected from a large network and exist on our own. We needed relatively high speed connectivity, which we got at about a 200% discount with Light Tube. Businesses can get beyond what most businesses in the country can get from Light Tube as far as internet connectivity.
When severe weather strikes, stay informed about power outages with TUA's new online outage map. Visit our webpage at tub.net and click the View Outage Map icon to see the number of customers affected and where they are. Use the bottom icons to find out the cause of the outage and how long it might take to restore power. You can even zoom in to see if the outage is in your neighborhood. Call 348-1795 to report an outage.
Tullahoma Utilities Authority now has a branch at 501 West Lincoln Street. The drive-through only branch located in the old Citizens Tri-County Bank will be open on utility and Light Tube bill due dates and the day before and after a TUA observed holiday. Check a complete list of dates at tullahomautilities.com.
Welcome back. Here in the top of the fourth inning, leading off for Giles County, the designated hitter Levi Moss. Moss, the number 4 hitter in the Bobcat lineup. And there's a grounder. Played well by Cole. Throw to first, not in time.
Wow.
Pulled Bratcher off the bag. Bratcher unable to make the tag. Going to be a throwing error, I guess, on Cole, but
that was an incredible
not a bad play.
No, I'm going to score that infield single, and I'm going to tell you why. So Cole going to the middle of the infield, backhands the ball. He jumps up. The only chance he had to hit, get rid of the ball quick. He threw the ball from the air, both feet off the ground. And
okay, I'll play devil's advocate.
We're going to go base hit on that.
The ball obviously would have gotten to Bratcher before the runner. So a good throw, and he's out.
Yeah, but how can you say a guy can make a good throw when he jump throws it with both feet in the air after a miraculous defensive stop?
Okay.
So I'm the visual box scorer. I'm going to call that a single.
So errors are dependent upon other things. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, just the overall totality of the play there. That was a difficult play for Trevor. I thought he did a great job just stopping the ball there.
Absolutely. Swung on and missed. 1-2, the count.
Showed good range on that play, but, almost an impossible throw from the cards he was dealt with there.
Rhett Hayes, 1-2 count. Grounder to short, could be 2. Bad toss to second. Tullahoma commits the error. And Giles County has 2 men on with nobody out.
Well, what I saw right there, definitely, that was a tailor-made double play ball. Fulmer should have just flipped that ball underhanded there. No reason to throw it, sidearm there and let it float on him. But that was a tailor-made 6-4-3. We had an opportunity there we missed.
Damari Holt steps in for the Bobcats with 2 on, nobody out. Jaron Morris in his first jam of the night here in the top of the fourth.
Sometimes those situations you just don't want to get fancy with it. Just make the basic plays.
Pitch is high and outside, ball 1. Just a bit outside.
Holt singled his first time up. They've out-hit us, but they still have a 0 on the board. Big swing there.
Good pitch by Jaron. 1 ball, 1 strike. As we cross the 7 o'clock hour here at Grider Stadium.
Close.
Starting to get dark. 2-1.
Temperature dropping a bit. This night goes on.
Foul ball back this way.
But the good news, partner, is that we're not getting blowed away up here like we did last week. Our press box up here was going to take off to the center field last week.
Shake, rattle, and roll.
Yeah.
2-2 count. Morris pitch inside, ball 3. So J-Ron has lost a little of the crispness here in the 4th. And Giles County with 2 on and a 3-2 count on Damari Holt. Fouled again back this way.
Holt having a pretty good AB. He's fouled back a couple pitches there. Working the count up a little bit on our pitcher. No outs.
Morris from the stretch. Inside, might have hit him, doesn't matter. Ball 4. And Giles County's got the bases loaded with nobody out here in the top of the 4th inning.
That may generate some activity in the Wildcat bullpen. Let's see.
Nope. Kareem
Not
Bryant will bat for Giles County as Colton Emery takes a walk out to chat with his pitcher, Jaron Morris. Just calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
The Wildcats will be playing for the double play. Really, a run or two's not the issue here. You want to get out of the inning.
Yeah. And I'm certainly not saying it's time to pull him. Maybe it's time just to, loosen somebody up. I mean, no trouble here. You got the bases loaded, nobody out, but you're confident that Morris is throwing the ball well, and you got an 8-run lead, so you're gonna ride him a little bit here.
Bryant with a chance to get his team on the scoreboard.
He got 7, 8, 9 up, and he struck all 3 of these guys out there first at bat. So just continue to pound the strike zone. And, one trend here this inning, he's gotten behind on the first pitches. First pitch balls versus first pitch strikes mean everything.
He hit Bryant, so Giles County's going to score a run on a hit batter, and they're on the board. Morris a little frustrated with that. So bases still loaded, nobody out. And Kason Howard will bat for the Bobcats in an 8-1 game.
Well, believe it or not, that gets credited an RBI for Mr. Bryant. Bases loaded, and you get hit by a pitch, it counts.
Fouled out of play. He earned that one.
Yeah, he did.
I promise you.
He wore it.
That is still stinging right there.
Yeah.
It's too cold to get hit that hard.
I guarantee it.
0-1 the count on Howard.
Oh, did you see that slider? Boy, that had some late tail on it.
Really did.
Wow.
0-2. Bases juiced.
No, that's
nobody out.
Good pitch right there.
Foul back this way. Count remains 0-2.
Yeah, and and if you normally if your fastball is not your number one pitch, if you don't have it going, that slider has been looking good tonight as an auxiliary pitch. That thing's devastating. It keeps it down. It has late break on it.
There it is. A little high that time. 1-2.
He feels very comfortable throwing that pitch, and it is devastating on these right-handed hitters.
Morris delivers, swung on and missed. He struck him out. Big strikeout for Jaron Morris. 1 out now. Tullahoma could get out of this thing with a double play. As the number 9 hitter steps in, Maddox Good, the third baseman.
7 Ks. And keep in mind this is not all Jaron's doing by any stretch. We should have had a double play earlier in the inning. Let's see if we can get one here.
There's another wild pickoff attempt, and another run is going to score for Giles County as Morris tried to go to first.
All right, I'm going to put my coaching hat on. You got the bases loaded. You never attempt to pick off the first base, in my opinion, with the bases loaded. Just don't do it. You have everything to lose and nothing to gain there. And you throw behind the runners. Same thing with your catcher. You don't want your catcher with the bases loaded throwing to first behind a runner trying to pick it, because that ball goes to right field. 2 or 3 runners are going to score.
Pitch is inside. Ball 1. on Good.
And I think Coach Morris is going to have that talk with him when he gets in the dugout. Hey, man, don't throw the ball over there with the bases loaded, not the first. Just step off the rubber. Don't let that guy get you tore up. The runner at third's the one that counts, not first.
Little check swing from Good. Did he go? No. 2 balls and no strikes to Maddox Good. We're in the top of the 4th. And there's a grounder to short. Fulmer bobbles it. Picked up by Cole. Throw to first, not in time. So Giles County scores run number 3. The runners advance. That's an infield hit for Maddox Good. And we go back to the top of the order for the Bobcats with Austin Kilpatrick. So Giles County continuing to rally here, still just 1 out. Runners at first and third in a game that looked like it was all but wrapped up. The Wildcats have allowed the Bobcats to creep back in it here. See if Tullahoma can get a double play and get out of this thing.
Yeah, Tullahoma with another opportunity for a double play. He did flip that one underhanded that time, but just not we couldn't get the guy out at first.
Pitch is outside, ball 1.
As you said, bobbled it, and that delayed it, threw the timing off a little bit.
This is the leadoff hitter, Kilpatrick, with a 1-0 count.
He singled his last time up.
High and tight, ball 2.
Still no activity for the Wildcats, up by 5 here. But some trouble for Mr. Morris here in the top of the 4th.
J-Run gets one across the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Well, that pitch had some good velo on it, so he's still throwing hard enough. His slider's working well. He's inducing ground balls. We're just not playing them real good right now.
2-2. The count on Giles County's leadoff hitter.
And he has hurt himself, Scott, with a walk and a hit batter.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
There's a K.
So Morris gets a big strikeout. 2 down here. Runners on the corners. And Kamari Turner will bat for the Bobcats. Tullahoma tries to end this Giles County rally.
Turner 0 for 2, line out to second, and a strikeout looking. Oh, man.
Morris sweeping, breaking ball.
Broke 2 feet.
0-1 the count.
It's almost like when he throws his slider, he drops his arm slot down to nearly like 3/4.
Yeah.
Man, that thing's breaking. Sheesh.
No balls and 2 strikes.
I feel bad for Turner, man. That might have been the best 2 pitches that Morris has thrown tonight.
Well, you know what's the difference between me and you, because I don't feel a bit bad for him. There's a liner to second. Trevor Cole makes the catch, and the Wildcats finally get out number 3 here. But Giles County on the board. We move to the bottom of the 4th. Tullahoma leads 8-3 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
They left
Never miss your favorite shows again. For an additional $7 a month along with your digital television service, LightTube Cloud DVR lets you record up to 8 programs at the same time, receive 500 gigabytes of cloud storage, and whole home DVR. Call TUA Customer Service to add LightTube Cloud DVR to your digital television service today at 455-4515.
Yeah.
We move to the bottom of the fourth. Tullahoma leading 8-3. Jaron Morris leads off for the Wildcats as Cillian Hansen remains on the mound for Giles County.
Yeah, Morris can help his cause here.
Tullahoma unable to do anything with Hansen, really, in the third inning. And Morris swings and misses, strike one.
You know, it just goes to show it really doesn't shows, you know, at this level, the velocity is overrated a lot of times. You know, guys that can throw strikes can be effective.
Hey.
That's at any level.
I watched Greg Maddox for 20 years. I know exactly what you mean.
Case in point, no doubt.
0-2 count. Swept right in at the last second over the inside corner, called strike three, and Jaron Morris sits down.
Well, you're right, though. I mean, we talked about confidence early for pitchers. Carter Kelly did not have confidence, but Hansen is displaying confidence out there right now for the Bobcats.
Tomlin at the plate for the Wildcats. One down, nobody on.
Tomlin 1 for 2.
Grounder to third. Well played. Throw to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the fourth. And the cleanup hitter, Colton Emery, will bat for the Wildcats.
Ground out that ball right down the line, but the third baseman was playing the line on that. Normally a third baseman with nobody on is not that close to the bag, but he's definitely covering the line up over there. He's playing tight to the bag, guarding that line. So it kind of took a double away from potential double from Tomlin there.
Well, they think that Hansen throws so slow.
Yeah.
That the right-handers are going to get out in front of it.
That's a good point, yep.
And pull it.
Yep.
And that's exactly what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
Tomlin. High pop. Pitcher's mound.
Trouble.
Pitcher's mound.
Oh, he used 2 hands on it and caught it.
Tullahoma 3 and done. We've played 4. The Wildcats lead the Bobcats 8-3 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Did you know that Tullahoma Utilities Authority has a solar farm right here in Tullahoma? For as little as $4 a month, you can support solar energy production and breathe a little easier, knowing you're taking positive action to reduce your carbon footprint. Call 455-4515 today.
Tullahoma Utilities Authority Light Tube Fiber Internet offers true gigabit service to our customers. We pride ourselves on speed, but the backbone of that speed is local tech support, unmatched customer service, and professional service technicians. To sign up, call 455-4515 to gain the reassurance of Light Tube reliability.
Is lag hurting your gaming? Is a weak signal stalling your social media posts? Are constant updates slowing down your productivity? TUA Lighttube has a solution. Enroll in our mesh router service starting at $9.95 a month. With the ability to cover your home with increased signal strength, you can increase productivity and whole home happiness. Start winning today by calling TUA Lighttube customer service at 455-4515.
Well, Light Tube specifically played into our mission when we separated from our parent company and became an employee stock ownership program. We had to be disconnected from a large network and exist on our own. We needed relatively high speed connectivity, which we got at about a 200% discount with Light Tube. Businesses can get beyond what most businesses in the country can get from Light Tube as far as internet connectivity.
When severe weather strikes, stay informed about power outages with TUA's new
Welcome back to Grider Stadium, Mathis Field. We're in the top half of the fifth. Pitching change for the Tullahoma Wildcats. Sophomore Ben Quick takes over for Jaron Morris. The Wildcats gets a first pitch swinging foul here. The hitter for the Bobcats is the starting pitcher for Giles County, Carter Kelly. He's 1 for 2 on the night. He singled in the first, flied out to the third baseman in foul territory last time up. So as we look at the Wildcats defensively, Mason Bratcher's moved to his position from first to third, where he normally plays. Morris went from pitcher to first. Long fly ball out to right field. That's 1 out. Kelly gave it a good ride there into the night air here, the cool night air tonight. That's just a long fly out. So 1 down for Mr. Quick. Here in the top of the fifth, Wildcats lead it 8-3. Go fly out 9. That brings Levi Moss up to DH. He's 1 for 2. Struck out looking in the first and singled and scored last inning. Morris had a shutout and an 8-zip lead into the top of the fourth and gave up three runs. And that 8-run lead's been cut to 5. Quick throws in the low 80s. Around 82, does have some off-speed pitches. Pitched well his last outing. The 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Big swing there by Moss. I'm going to close the line score out on Mr. Morris. 4 innings pitched. He did have 8 strikeouts. Walked only 1 Bobcat. Gave up 4 hits. He did hit a batter. 2-2 the count, 1 down. Oh, punched him out there, called third strike. Potter rung him up. 2 quick outs. Good work, quick work there by the pitcher, Quick. See, expires 2 Bobcats here rapidly. That's going to bring up Red Hayes, number 11, the second baseman. He is 0 for 2. 0-1 the count. Quick works ahead. Second pitch, it looks like it's there. It's 0-2. Total command there. A little off-speed pitch. May have been a changeup there by Quick. The 0-2 pitch by Quick. The ball hit to the right side of the second baseman. Cole's going to flip it underhanded to Morse at first. 4 to third, out of the inning. No runs, no hits for the Bobcats in the top of the fifth. We're going to the bottom of the fifth. Tullahoma leads it 8-3 over Giles County. We'll be back after this short light tube timeout.
Online outage map. Visit our webpage at tub.net and click the View Outage Map icon to see the number of customers affected and where they are. Use the bottom icons to find out the cause of the outage and how long it might take to restore power. You can even zoom in to see if the outage is in your neighborhood. Call 348-1795 to report an outage.
Tullahoma Utilities Authority now has a branch at 501 West Lincoln Street. The drive-through only branch located in the old Citizens Tri-County Bank will be open on utility and light to bill due dates and the day before and after a TUA observed holiday. Check a complete list of dates at tullahomautilities.com.
So the Wildcats make quick work. Get it? Quick work of the Bobcats in the top of the fifth. Tullahoma comes to bat, leading 8-3. Hanson still on the mound for the Bobcats. He has had a good outing.
Sure has. 7 of these 8 runs charged to the starter, so he only has allowed 1 earned run tonight.
Tootin leads off for the Cats. Outside 2-0.
And so that's 1 earned run in, let's see, 3 innings of work, 3 complete, as we're now in the bottom of the 5th. Kelly worked 1 inning. He gets 3. Now we're in the 5th. Well, Tullahoma, see if we can get 5 runs here. It's time. We've seen this guy now. It's time to put some runners on and get an offensive explosion going here to end this thing.
Tootin ahead 3-0. Outside ball 4. Tullahoma has the leadoff runner on here in the bottom of the 5th. Good start. Mason Bratcher will come to bat for the Wildcats. Junior first baseman.
Bratcher 3 at bats. He singled. He's 1 for 3. 2 line outs to center field and a sharp single to left. So he's hit the ball solid every time.
He really has. Pitch is way outside, and Balin Tootin steals second base.
Yeah. I tell you what, you better keep an eye on Rootin' Tootin' when he gets on the bases.
Tullahoma with a runner in scoring position. 1-0 the count on Bratcher.
Got good speed.
Mason fouls it back. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Big cut there by Bratcher, the Wildcat Junior.
Off-speed pitch. Bratcher out in front. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, let's see. Is he going to try to sneak a fastball by him or throw that same off-speed pitch?
So he tries to get him to fish. No. Line drive, center field, base hit. Tootin rounds third. Here comes the throw way over the head of the catcher. Bratcher will go from second and stop there. Mason with a single goes to second on the throw and drives in Balin Tootin with run number 9 for the Wildcats. And now Hunter Hogan will bat for Tullahoma with, again, a runner at second base, nobody out.
All right, so that's going to go a single for Bratcher, throwing error on the center fielder and advance on the error on the throw. But that will be an RBI for Bratcher. 2-hit night, first Wildcat with 2 hits tonight. Let's see.
Hanson falls behind 1-0 to Hogan.
Hogan's walked and had 2 ground outs short to first.
Catches the outside corner, 1-1.
He already has one RBI tonight. Let's see if he can get a second.
There's a line drive base hit to center field.
There it is.
Run arounds third and will stay there. Bratcher stays to third, but an alert Hunter Hogan goes to second on the throw. So Tullahoma runners at second and third, nobody out. And Philip Lemon will bat for the Wildcats. I think Lemon had a hit his last time up or got on base.
Yeah, we said Tullahoma could have the potential for a big inning here. First 3 runners on, 1 run in, 2 on, second, third, nobody out. Well, I take that back. Lemon's got 2 singles. So Bratcher was the second Wildcat with multiple hits tonight. So let's see if Lemon can get his 3rd.
Tullahoma now with 5 hits. Giles County with 4. There's a grounder to third. Runner holds. Bratcher at third. So 1 down. And Trevor Cole to bat for the Cats.
Now batting number 4.
T. Cole's walked twice.
We'll take another one of those.
First base open. Then the top of the order.
Although as we continue to state, ball gets away from the catcher. Bratcher stays at third.
You tell them we're going to take no gambles here. If it goes back to the backstop, it's an automatic go.
1-0 count on Cole. Outside, ball 2. Andrew Fulmer on deck for the Cats. Now the middle infield comes in for the play at the plate on a 2-0 count. There's a grounder to short. Beautiful. Through the hole, base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the second runner. Bad throw home. He scores. Runner goes to second, standing up. Tullahoma leads 11-3 with a runner on second and 1 out.
Yeah, T-Rev, 2 RBIs right there, 2 RBI single, and he does advance on. You're right, just a mental lapse by the left fielder. The runner from second was going all the way. He's going to turn and burn on that one, so you got to throw that ball, try to get the lead runner. But look, that was 11th run, so why not? I guess go try to throw it home. They get to 13, the game's over.
Manager comes to the mound for a conference with Hanson. I don't know why you make a change at this point, but they are.
3 runs in.
We've got a pitching change. We'll be back. Tullahoma with a chance to close this one out. Cats lead at 11-3 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Never miss your favorite shows again. For an additional $7 a month along with your digital television service, LightTube Cloud DVR lets you record up to 8 programs at the same time, receive 500 gigabytes of cloud storage, and whole home DVR. Call TUA Customer Service to add LightTube Cloud DVR to your digital television service today at 455-4515.
So Andrew Fulmer at the plate for the Cats. Runner on second. Tullahoma 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th, leading 11-3. There's a high pop left field. Left fielder drifts back, makes the catch, 2 down. So Fulmer got under it just a little bit. And Jaron Morris will come to the plate for the Wildcats. You know, he could end this with 1 swing.
You're right.
10-run rule here in high school baseball, state of Tennessee. 10 after 5, 10 after 6. On the mound for them is Maddox Good. There's a line drive, base hit, left field. Run around third will easily score. And Morris will slide into second base with a RBI double. Tullahoma 1 hit away from wrapping this one up.
Indeed. That one will stroke down that left field line out there. So a nice swing there by Morris.
So Tomlin got a chance to win it here. Cats up by 9. Bottom of the 5th, 2 outs. Runner at second base in Morris.
Morris gets him a 2-bagger. A double.
Tomlin checks swing, strike 1.
Tomlin's got an RBI single tonight. He's 1 for 3. 2 for 4 would end this thing.
Ooh, he's got so much room in right field. My goodness.
Yeah.
Throw back to second, gets away from the second baseman, and Morris thought about it. Probably made a good choice not to go.
Yeah, it just went about 3 or 4 yards out in the green there. 3 or 4 feet out in the green behind the shortstop. They got on it quick. As fast as Morris is, he's not that fast.
0-1 the count on Evan Tomlin. 2 down. Outside, 1-1. Colton Emery on deck for the Wildcats, but 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Runner at second is Jaron Morris. Throw down to second, not in time.
Morris playing cat and mouse with him out there. He knows he's quick enough to get back. He's playing with him.
Yeah, that was nowhere close. I was surprised he threw that down.
Yeah.
2 balls and 1 strike. Fastball misses outside and low. 3-1 the count on Tomlin.
Emery on deck. If he gets a shot to hit.
Hanson. There's a high pop. First baseman giving chase. Not in time.
Maddox good.
This is the third pitcher of the night for.
What'd I call him? Hanson? Hanson's gone. There were 3 of them, right? The Hansons? Yeah.
Carter Kelly.
Thank goodness they're gone.
Cillian Hanson and Maddox Good.
Tomlin, 3-2 count, 2 down, runner at second.
Bobcats hoping Maddox is good on this pitch.
Curveball popped up. Pitcher calls everybody off. Struggles, missed it. Morris back to third, and Tomlin down to second. It's just the wind just got hold of it, danced with it a little bit, and Mr. Good, who's not used to being on the pitcher's mound, struggled, and 2-base error.
Yeah, so it's going to be Morris to third base. You know, they can lose a lot of ways here.
Colton Emery
Wild pitch would
with
get
a
him
chance to drive in the winning run here. Walk it off here in the bottom of the 5th. Yep, wild pitch scores for Tullahoma. 2 outs. Emery watches one low, 1-0.
Let's go with that. Definitely an error on the pitcher. We saw the last pitcher make a good play, use 2 hands on it, but he just never got his feet under the ball on that one. You're right, the wind is maybe up a little more than it was a couple innings back.
Called strike. 1-1 the count on Colton Emery.
Let's go, Coco, in this thing.
Outside, ball 2. Catcher doing a nice job keeping the ball in front of him. They know anything the backstop, and this game's over.
Yep. Tooting on deck.
2 balls and 1 strike. 2 outs. Runners at second and third for the Wildcats. Up by 9. There's a line shot. Right center field. Right fielder makes the catch. And we're going to play another inning. But the Wildcats add to their lead and pad their lead. Tullahoma leads 12-3 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Did you know that Tullahoma Utilities Authority has a solar farm right here in Tullahoma? For as little as $4 a month, you can support solar energy production and breathe a little easier, knowing you're taking positive action to reduce your carbon footprint. Call 455-4515 today.
Tullahoma Utilities Authority Light Tube Fiber Internet offers true gigabit service to our customers. We pride ourselves on speed, but the backbone of that speed is local tech support, unmatched customer service, and professional service technicians. To sign up, call 455-4515 to gain the reassurance of Light Tube reliability.
Is lag hurting your gaming? Is a weak signal stalling your social media posts? Are constant updates slowing down your productivity? TUA Light Tube has a solution. Enroll in our mesh router service starting at $9.95 a month. With the ability to cover your home with increased signal strength, you can increase productivity and whole home happiness. Start winning today by calling TUA Light Tube customer service at 455-4515.
Well, Light Tube specifically played into our mission when we separated from our parent company and became an employee stock ownership program. We had to be disconnected from a large network and exist on our own. We needed relatively high speed connectivity, which we got at about a 200% discount with Light Tube. Businesses can get beyond what most businesses in the country can get from Light Tube as far as internet connectivity.
When severe weather strikes, stay informed about power outages with TUA's new online outage map.
Back to Grider Stadium we are here in the top of the sixth. Tullahoma leading 12-3. Ben Quick on the mound, work his second inning for the Wildcats. Tullahoma adding 4 runs in the bottom of the fifth. Had a chance to win it. Couldn't quite get that last hit.
DeMar Holt leading off. Damari Holt, he's 1 for 1. He had a single and a walk.
Tullahoma's out hit Giles County 7-4, but the Wildcats have committed 4 errors. Pitch is outside, 2-0. Don't want to give Giles County any breathing room here.
Nope. You do not.
Quick, outside, ball 3.
And Quick had a 1-2-3 inning in the fifth.
Well, maybe he likes you better as a play-by-play. Quick's pitch outside, so 4 pitches, 4 balls. And Giles County has the leadoff runner on. Holt, here in the top of the sixth. Kareem Bryant steps to the plate.
Bryant 0 for 1, had a strikeout, and then was hit by a pitch, credited with an RBI. It was that bases were loaded when he got hit by Morris.
You know, I don't remember this guy on the Giles County basketball team, which is a shame. I mean, he begs to be a basketball player named Kareem Bryant.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, he needs to switch uniform numbers with Damari Holt and put 24 on. Wasn't that Mamba's number 24?
Or 8.
Or 8,
He
yeah.
wore them both.
He did. Or since it's, Kareem, he could be 33. Either one.
Quick ahead 0-1. Grounder to short, could be 2. Nice hop.
There it is.
Flip to second. Throw to first, not in time.
That's how you flip it underhand.
So Tullahoma gets the lead runner. Number 12, Ryler Whitworth.
Riker Whitworth. All right, Whitworth up.
Riker, I see that.
That's first
Riker
AB here.
Whitworth, right-handed batter, getting a chance to hit here in the top of the sixth. Runner on first, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Boy, this is a tough night to come off the bench, I'll tell you.
Yeah, a little chilly. Little chilly.
0-1 pitch from Ben Quick. Strike 2, inside corner. Is almost unhittable. Brian at first. Swing and a miss. Quick study for Mr. Whitworth. He's down here, 2 outs in the bottom of in the top of the sixth.
Gonna bring Mr. Good to the plate.
Maddox Good, the pitcher, steps in. Good, not so good last inning.
Good 0 for 2.
First pitch in there for Quick. Sophomore, good size.
There goes the runner.
There goes the runner, throw down. couldn't
Safe.
quite handle it.
Yep,
Cole
you're
at
right.
second. I don't think he would have had him anyway.
No, he
Oh.
got an excellent jump. He stole that one on the pitcher.
Yeah, he did. 0-2, and he was threatening to go every pitch.
Mm-hmm.
So runner at second in scoring position, but 2 outs and an 0-2 count to Maddox Good. Outside, ball 1.
Quick, a big physical pitcher, big stature, has 2 more years left as a rising sophomore.
Runner goes. And third base called strike 3, so who cares?
Yeah.
We move to the bottom of the 6th. Cats with a chance to win it with a run. Tullahoma leads 12-3 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Visit our webpage at tub.net and click the View Outage map icon to see the number of customers affected and where they are. Use the bottom icons to find out the cause of the outage and how long it might take to restore power. You can even zoom in to see if the outage is in your neighborhood. Call 348-1795 to report an outage.
Tullahoma Utilities Authority now has a branch at 501 West Lincoln Street. The drive-through only branch located in the old Citizens Tri-County Bank will be open on utility and light to bill due dates and the day before and after a TUA observed holiday. Check a complete list of dates at tullahomautilities.com.
Stepping up to the plate, number 19, Balin Tootin.
Balin Tootin will lead off the bottom of the 6th for the Wildcats. Tullahoma on top 12-3. Maddox Good still on the mound for Giles County. This is a District 8 AAA game. Still getting used to talking about teams like Giles County and Murfreesboro Central Magnet in our district, but it is reality.
It is reality.
Tullahoma trying to move to 4-0 in district play. Good sneaks that
Scott,
one over.
I'm going
I
to
guess.
remind you one more time that the past 2 years that we've had a Light Tube broadcasted game, the Wildcats are unbeaten.
They really are.
They are unbeaten. We got to keep this thing going.
We're on a streak.
Yeah.
Speaking of winning, Ken, I know you would give me this opportunity. So, what about your Crimson Tide in the Final Four?
They really struggled at the end of the season. Just shocked, really, with their run, and so they made the Final Four for the first time in their history. So
Tootin set down on strikes here to lead off the 6th inning, and now Mason Bratcher will step in.
now they get to face mighty Yukon.
Boy, the Huskies look tough, don't
Yes,
they?
indeed. Yep.
They look untouchable. But,
Well, and what about the NC State Wolfpack? It was only, 83 that Jim Valvano and NC State took down Phi Slamma Jamma. And they've got a shot to take down Purdue. We'll see if what they can do with the big man Edey.
fouled out of play by Bratcher. Well, if it's anything like the Tennessee game, I can tell you exactly how it's going to go. Every time Edey gets the ball, he's going to get fouled, and he's going to go to the free throw line and shoot free throws.
Yeah.
And every time Edey does anything on defense, he's not going to get called for a foul. And so all the big men on the other team are going to foul out, and Purdue's going to win it in the final 5-7 minutes.
I think that's what the NCAA definitely wants to see is probably Purdue and UConn.
It's a high pop. That's a trouble spot. Oh, nice
play,
catch
yeah.
by the second baseman, drifting out into right field. Bratcher is down here in the bottom of the 6th. 2 outs, nobody on for Hunter Hogan.
Now batting, number
Well,
21.
and you know the thing about Edie is just his physique. You know, you've had some 7'4" guys in the past, Ralph Sampson. You know, some skinny guys, but you know Manute Bowl 7'7", but you know a toothpick. This guy's a monster in there. I mean, it's just hard to with his body and the way he uses leverage. He's just really difficult to defend.
You know who he reminds me of is Yao Ming.
Yep.
Kind of looked at him and thought, yeah, he's big, and then
Yeah.
you see how he used his body and his feet.
Mm-hmm.
1-0 the count on Hogan with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th.
But just how thick his thighs are. You know, I guess the closest comparison from a physical strength standpoint I would have, and he was 4 inches shorter, was Akeem Olajuwon. I mean, Akeem, the Dream, was just so strong. But this guy's got 4 inches on him. It'd be interesting to see how Edie translates to the NBA.
Hunter works the count to 3-0 with 2 down. Be nice to have a base runner here. Lemon on deck.
1 for 3 is Hogan. He did single and scores last time up. He scored twice tonight.
That is ball 4, so Hunter at first, 2 outs. And Philip Lemon has a chance to win it here for the Wildcats. He can get Hogan home.
Now batting, number 16, Philip Lemon.
Lemon 2 for 3. Grounded out to third his last time. Has 2 singles and a walk. And an RBI. Bottom part of the Tullahoma's order is produced tonight.
They really have.
All of them have hits. Actually, the bottom 4 of the order. Bratcher's hit the ball. Bratcher, Hunter Hogan, Philip Lemon, and Trevor Cole. I know he's been looking for more production out of the bottom half of the order.
He's getting it tonight.
Yes, he is.
2 balls and no strikes to Lemon. Cole on deck. Good. Grounder to third. Stays fair. Double pump throw to first. Just in time to beat
Nice
the runner,
play.
Philip Lemon. So we've played 6. Tullahoma just needs 3 outs. The Wildcats lead the Bobcats 12-3 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Never miss your favorite shows again. For an additional $7 a month along with your digital television service, LightTube Cloud DVR lets you record up to 8 programs at the same time, receive 500 gigabytes of cloud storage, and whole home DVR. Call TUA Customer Service to add LightTube Cloud DVR to your digital television service today at 455-4515.
Did you know that Tullahoma Utilities Authority has a solar farm right here in Tullahoma? For as little as $4 a month, you can support solar energy production and breathe a little easier, knowing
We're in the top of the 7th here at Grider Stadium. Along with Chris Barstad, Ken Keller, I'm Scott Chastain. Appreciate you tuning in here on the Light Tube Sports Network. Ben Quick will try to end this thing for Tullahoma. His first pitch swung on and missed by the leadoff hitter, Austin Kilpatrick. Strike 2.
He's coming after him now. So this is his 3rd inning of work for Mr. Quick. He had a 1-2-3 in the 4th inning, or in the 5th inning. Had a couple struggles last inning, but looks sharper here to open up the bottom of the 7th.
1-2 the count on Kilpatrick. Called strike 3. Quick punches him out. One down here in the top of the 7th.
Number 4, Kamari Turner.
And I
And
said
now-
he struggled. He only allowed a base on ball, so he's got. Let's see how many strikeouts he's got.
Kamari Turner
4 strikeouts already.
at bat for the Bobcats. High and tight. That's what you call chin music.
Yeah, yeah.
1-0 the count on Turner. Well, you like a pitcher that's not afraid to pitch inside.
That's right. Got to work both sides.
Now comes a little bit outside and missed there. 2-0 the count. Don't need any base runners here in the top of the 7th. Quick again inside. 3-0.
That pitch looked pretty good on the inside corner. You know, the batter's right on top of the plate. That back leg's just 6 inches away.
Strike. 3-1.
You know,
3-1 count.
Cold night. Tullahoma's put up a dozen runs.
There is a line shot to right field, caught by Hunter Hogan. 2 down.
Batting number 22, Carter.
So it's all up to the number 3 hitter. Started this game as the pitcher, but he just had a terrible mess. Walked 7 batters. Tullahoma had an 8-run second inning. He will take the loss. Hopefully as soon as he makes an out.
And Morris will get the win for Tullahoma. Kelly 1 for 3 tonight. He singled in the first, flied out to third, flied out to right.
Quick's pitch inside. So you can get the win with 3 innings. All right.
Let's see.
Yeah,
You go
seems like
4?
he went 4.
Yeah, he
okay,
went 4.
my bad. Quick's deliver outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 down. Tullahoma will host Lawrence County on Monday. They will host Lexington Catholic tomorrow night. First pitch at 6 o'clock right here at Grider Stadium. More chilly baseball tomorrow. 2-2 count. See if Ben Quick can end it right here. Foul tip.
Big cut.
Emery couldn't quite hang on.
Down to their last strike are the Bobcats.
So 22 the batter, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Tullahoma trying to go to 4-0 in District 8 AAA. There's a line drive caught by Trevor Cole at second base. And wrap this one in cardinal and black. The Tullahoma Wildcats do indeed stay undefeated in District 8 AAA play with a 12-3 win over the Giles County Bobcats. Ken, good start by Jaron Morris. Good relief from Ben Quick. Tullahoma had it all tonight. You get 7 walks, you should win.
Yeah, and, you know, if you get the walks, you have to make them pay for the walks. Tullahoma had some timely hits tonight. They just capitalized on an errant pitcher that's committed to Georgia, and Jaron Morris was very effective on the mound, but for that 1 inning, he gave up 3 runs, and I thought Ben Quick did a really good job in relief tonight.
Outstanding 3 innings from Ben Quick. Tullahoma beats Giles County 12-3. That's going to do it for us tonight. For Chris Barstad and Ken Keller, I'm Scott Chasteen. Be good to each other.